Hello all, Eric here. Just wanted to go over a few things, tell you about myself, and show you a couple different things that I've built over the years. See if you guys like them and all the inspiration and different things that kind of went into them. As you can see here in my background, I've got quite a few that have built up over time. Got a Hard Rock Cafe, nice little tower clock square here, cute little winter house, a garage for sports cars, little clock tower. And of course, plenty more on the shelves behind me, surrounding. And they're just kind of all over the place around here. And we got one big case right here. A lot of the mocks that I have built, as you can see, we got obviously the Hard Rock Cafe. That's definitely one of the coolest ones I think I've done to date, just because of the different intricate builds, the sideways building, some of the other different unique features that it has. I like to build a few different custom things into a lot of my modulars so people can actually kind of see inside of them without taking them apart. So by putting little doors on here, you can actually access and get inside some of these things, at least get a feel for what's inside some of these buildings. Now, not all of them do that, but quite a few of them do. A couple of other favorite ones I have done over the years. The Monster House was a really neat one. It incorporated all of the Series 14 minifigures with all different crazy, spooky monsters and whatnot. Having a big castle for all of those worked out really well. You can take a look at the picture and see that. It's a really neat build. I did a subway station once. That was really neat to be able to go underneath the mocks, go underneath the modulars. I figured that'd be a great idea. People seem to love something like that, be able to have a underground life to their modulars and kind of bringing a little more life back to the Lego world, you know. Kind of the other mocks, I've done so many, it's kind of crazy. I've done aquarium, that turned out very well. Mini aquariums actually, museums, Dunkin' Donuts, car repair shops, Harley Davidson. That was definitely one of my favorite ones too. It was a modular design, kind of like something that you see of these, but it was also designed to be a diorama where you could set it out and take up about 4 different spots, spreading the whole thing out over a big area, in case for some people wanted to do a big town setup. So a lot of these here, I'd say take about 2,500 pieces. One of these guys right here, I'd say it's probably more along the lines of 35 to 4,000 pieces, something like that. There's quite a few tiny little pieces in there. And if you look around, you kind of wonder where they all come from. Well, for that you got to follow me, and we got to go into a different room. And this is where probably most of all the creative happening happens. And if you look around here, you can kind of see I've got all kinds of storage abilities around here. I've got big bins down here for massive junk or big collections of colors. But as you go around, you can see I've got, just like everybody else does, bins and bins and bins and bins. Got another table here with other builds on it that I've been working on. More bins, more bins. And of course, you come around down over here, and you're going to see, of course, more bins. And that's how they all get stored and put away. But so for the most part, this is pretty much where all the creativity happens, right over here. I use anything, sometimes to crazy little tools, and sometimes even to be able to have to get inside some of these mocks and be able to see inside of them. So that's a little tour of what you see in my house as far as what you'll see as my Lego room and the Lego shop. 2 different things. One is used to display lots of different pieces, so if people ever come over and want to check some of my things out, here that's where they can come and see them. Buildings, like I said, I've done all kinds of mocks. Here's a little version to the Big Brother that they released a long time ago. I love doing the hot rods. Hot rods always turn out really well. People always like those, do their doors, the top coming off, backwards doors and whatnot. But lots of kind of cool stuff, so thanks for coming. Thanks for checking it out. I hope you enjoyed it.